The Anjikuni Lake Mystery, the village that disappeared. In 1930, a Canadian fur trapper reportedly arrived at a small Inuit village near Anjikuni Lake. What he found was deeply disturbing. The entire village was empty. Not just one or two people, everyone was gone. Food was still cooking over fires. Rifles were left behind. Clothes and tools remained in the homes. Yet the villagers had vanished without leaving a trace. The story became known as the Anjikuni Lake Mystery, the trapper's arrival. The trapper was Joe LaBelle, who had visited the village many times before. When he arrived expecting a warm welcome, he immediately sensed something was wrong. According to reports, he discovered cabins completely empty, personal belongings untouched, half-cooked meals still in pots, and no signs of struggle or violence. It looked as if the entire settlement had suddenly stopped existing. The dead sled dogs. One of the most disturbing discoveries was outside the village. Several sled dogs were found dead, still tied to posts. Investigators said the animals had starved to death. This raised a chilling question. If the villagers left, why abandon their dogs, which were essential for travel and survival in the Arctic? The empty graves. Another strange detail reported in the story was a nearby burial ground. Some reports claimed graves had been dug up, with bodies missing. This detail has been heavily debated by historians. But if true, it would make the mystery even more unsettling. The investigation. LaBelle reported the strange discovery to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Officers traveled to the region to investigate. But records from the investigation are unclear, and some historians argue the story may have been exaggerated in newspapers. The theories. Relocation. One explanation is that the villagers moved to another settlement. Harsh Arctic conditions sometimes force communities to relocate suddenly. However, critics point out the strange abandonment of food, tools, and dogs, natural disaster or famine. Another theory suggests the people may have fled because of food shortages, harsh winter conditions, wildlife threats, but no confirmed migration route was ever recorded. Newspaper legend. Many modern historians believe parts of the story were dramatically exaggerated by newspapers in the 1930s. Some researchers argue there may never have been a large village at Anjikuni Lake at all. Why the story still feels eerie. Whether exaggerated or real, the Anjikuni Lake Mystery captures a chilling image. A silent Arctic village, cooking fires left burning, homes suddenly empty, and no clear explanation for where everyone went. Even today, the frozen wilderness of northern Canada hides many forgotten stories. And somewhere on the shores of Anjikuni Lake, people still wonder, did an entire village truly vanish, or did the legend grow bigger than the truth?